What's up, y'all? Listen, I was getting ready to go to bed and I was scrolling and I came across, do I sleep? I do. Oh, you talking to Katrina. Uh, what's up, people? So listen, let's talk a little bit about Chris Stokes. For those who do not know who Chris Stokes is, right? Chris Stokes is a producer, manager, entertainment, who I guess was credited with discovering B2K. Um I have an article. I'm not going to read you everything word for word, but just so that we're all on the same page and you guys know exactly who Chris Stokes is, because these accusations have been floating around for a while. So this is an article that I found. I'm just going to give you guys the hot spots of who Chris Stokes is. Hi to everybody coming in. Go ahead and hit that like button, please, and I appreciate that. Um, hmm, hmm, okay. It says Chris Stokes is a multi-talented producer, director, entrepreneur who became a power player in the music industry in the late 1980s to the early 2000s. He had an invaluable impact on shaping mainstream R&B and pop, and is best known for masterminding several of the biggest boy bands of the era. I'm not going to read you about who his life was, all that other stuff. Okay. Stokes got his big break managing the R&B group Immature in the early 1990s. After establishing his own production company, The Ultimate Group, in 1995, Stokes discovered his talents, who would form the platinum-selling group B2K in 1998. He said, I have an ear for potential stars, especially with younger artists. I saw the spark in the members of B2K. He helped groom the boys into stars by having them audition for various labels. In 2012, Stokes co-produced B2K's 5 times platinum debut album alongside Lil Fizz. Oh, okay. With his production skills and an eye for talent, Stokes became the secret weapon behind iconic boy bands like B2K and IMX, or AKA Immature. He shifted Immature's sound into one edgier, and also boosted the solo career of Omarion after B2K disbanded. Okay. In the 2000s, Stokes expanded into filmmaking, directed urban dance movies such as You Got Served and Somebody Help Me. Okay, so that's just a highlight of who he is. Okay, you guys. Let me come back to the chat real quick. Can y'all see and hear me, everybody? Okay. All right. You will watch it Ready to Love? I'm gonna watch that in the morning. I didn't even watch that yet. Okay, so Raz B, who is a member of B2K, he has spoken out for years accusing Chris Stokes of assaulting him when he was younger in a sexual manner. You know, I have to be very careful how I say these things. So let me read you guys an article from the source where Raz B, and this is coming from the Source magazine, and this is come on, pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. This is from July 10th of 2022. So this is pretty. He's been making these accusations for years, but this article is pretty recent. For years, B2K member Raz B has been very vocal about the alleged SA he endured as a member of B2K. For years, the singer has accused former manager Chris Stokes of SAing him while he was underage. He's also created a foundation called You Are the Light to bring awareness to SA abuse of African American males, and using its foundation to support other victims of Chris Stokes. Recently, in an eerie Instagram post, Raz teases a clip that he is ready to tell his story. In the video posted to his personal account, Raz B looks into the camera and says, the older you get, you look at someone and you say, why did you do that to me? Before walking off camera to the sound of something breaking. The caption of the post read, get your popcorn. Okay. Here's another article. This is also from the source. Raz B is saying, telling Chris Stokes to get his lie detector test. Now, this is coming from January of 2021. Nearly a decade ago, B2K shook the airwaves with the hearts of their fans across America. Fast forward to today, B2K's legacy still remains intact as thousands of fans bought tickets to see the band reunite in the Millennium Tour in 2019. Since then, Raz B has dropped the news that Chris Stokes has aided him during his time in the group. Raz B sat down with Jason Lee and further elaborated on the accusations made against Stokes. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. Um, when Lee revealed that he received a cease and desist letter to stop the interview from airing. Jason, okay. So, okay. So the article just goes on to talk about the cease and desist and how that interview was never able to be aired because the cease and desist was issued. So, fast forward to tonight. What up, Miss T? So fast forward to tonight, and I was scrolling and I saw this was dropped. I saw this from multiple sources. The first place I saw it was Hollywood Unlocked. This is coming from Manye Morton. She is the ex-wife of Chris Stokes. Now, I tried to get a lot of information. I couldn't find a lot of information on her. All I could find is that they divorced in 2015. They have 4 children together, and she does run her own entertainment management business per LinkedIn. Like you can actually find her LinkedIn profile if you Google her. So this is what she's posted on her Instagram today or tonight. I married him in 2004, just days before I gave birth to my 4th child. He has faced accusations of sexual acts that I know to be true, but parties are unwilling to come forward and confirm them. I can confirm that he committed these acts, and it begins with acknowledging what I don't want to accept. I married a perpetrator of such crimes. Now it's time for me to liberate my spirit and open up about it. For the past 2.5 years, I have dedicated time to self improvement, working on my mental, physical, and emotional well being, often in solitude. At this point, my heart's desire is for every victim, including myself, to heal and live long, healthy, productive lives. I seek justice. Hashtag Chris Stokes. Hashtag Marquise Houston. Hashtag accusations. Hashtag truth. Hashtag reality. Now, some might say, well, how in the world did Marcus Houston get into this? Well, we know that Marcus Houston allegedly, his current wife, he allegedly started dating her when she was underage. Um, Marquise Houston's name, Raz B has also mentioned Marquise Houston's name in relation to things that he accused Chris Stokes of. Um, Mark, just a little bit. Let me see if I can find it. Did I keep that article? Hold on. I want to make sure because I did pull up an article on Marquise Houston and his wife. Because as you know, of course, it comes up when I Google Chris Stokes for whatever reason. Marquise Houston pops up. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Hold on. I can find it real quick because I know what I typed in when it popped up. Now, Chris Stokes recently remarried. So he is remarried. Hold on. Nope. Now it's not gonna come up. Hold on. Here it is right here. Okay. So Marquise Houston married a woman by the name of Maya Dickey, and there's an alleged connection. Um, Let me read you. I'm gonna just read you this article. Former record executive Chris Stokes' name has surfaced amid a renewed backlash against Marquise Houston over his significant age difference with wife Maya Dickey. On February 17th of 2013, um, there was a photo shared of Houston and Dickey with their daughter Zara. The caption in the image said that the pair celebrated 3 years of marriage and 10 years of togetherness and marked Houston's age as 40 and Dixon's age as 22. So that created a whole storm. So here's the story with Maya Dickey, though. Maya Dickey was actually listed as a missing child. She was declared missing in 2016. All reports claim that Dickey reappeared in public during her engagement to Houston at 18 years of age. In 2020, Marcus Houston addressed the controversy surrounding his age difference with Maya Dickey and the later background. At the time, he claimed that the couple first met in 2018, although a mutual friend, Chris Stokes' daughter, Chrissy Morales, through a mutual friend, excuse me. The singer also mentioned that he did not know about Dickey's existence before 2018 and that the duo decided to get engaged in 2019 after 5 months dating. Um, while it is not known if Dickey is Stokes' adopted daughter, the former shared an Instagram post in September 2020 referring to the record executive as dad. In the post, Dickey said Stokes does not have to be related by blood for her to call him dad. She also dubbed him the best father figure and the best friend anyone could ask for. She said, I am not related to Chris Stokes. I met Chrissy. She introduced me to her dad. I refer to him as my spiritual father because my biological father has not been a part of my life. Okay. So that is where the whole connection comes in. It's a whole situation. Okay. It's a whole situation. Yes, Pam, girl, they got me up late. I literally was getting ready to go to bed. And I was like, see, that's what I get for looking at my phone before I go upstairs. Because if I had gone upstairs, I just would have been like, oh well. But again, these are all allegations, right? But if we're gonna put all these pieces together, I know I threw a lot of pieces out, but let's put the pieces together. Chris Stokes was the manager for B2K and Immature. Now, Immature and B2K are connected because Marquise Houston was in Immature, and I think they're cousins to Omarion and them. I think they're all family somehow related. Then you have B2K. Raz B has been making these accusations for years. This is not something that just popped up. It's not something that just happened. And that doesn't mean it's true. I'm just saying he has been consistent in making these accusations. Then we have, and unfortunately, the last time we saw Raz B was him trying to escape a hospital. Remember, there was the footage of him actually walking along the ledge. I believe it was a mental hospital. So I honestly have not heard much from Raz B since then. I don't know if any more has come out. We know he was on last season of the Bad Boys Club over on Zeus Child. And after that, I believe he went straight into like a mental hospital or something to that effect. But that's the last thing I remember hearing about Raz B is him out on at the hospital. Um Now we have his ex-wife, who he has been divorced from since 2015, making these allegations. So again, that doesn't make any of this true. These are all allegations, but it does seem to it'll be interesting what she does with it further. I found it interesting that she said that victims are afraid to come forward when Raz B has been speaking out for years. So I'm not quite sure what other victims she's talking about or who else she feels like she knows has been a victim. Because here again, for those who might be coming in late, this is what she posted on social media today. And she put on here, I can confirm. Now she says she can confirm. Now I don't know what proof she feels like she has, but she's saying that I can confirm that he committed these acts, and it begins with acknowledging what I don't want to accept. Let me see. Hold on. It says right here, I know it to be true, but parties are unwilling to come forward. So I'm not sure what other party she's speaking of. Like I said, we know that to my knowledge, and y'all can tell me differently in the chat, because I don't, B2K is not my age group. Yeah. So who Quindon came forward? Who is Quindon Majestic? You said Quindon RIP, so he's passed away. Who tell me who Quindon is, Majestic, please. Right, Xavier, but who is alleging it outside of Raz B? Xavier said it's been alleged that he did things with all of the members, but I haven't heard anybody else speak. And again, I may have missed it. But I haven't heard of anybody else speaking up. So who else? Who else can you guys tell me? Do y'all know who spoke up? Quindon, I'm gonna have to look up who that is. Majestic, who's Quindon? If you know real quick. I mean, is he a former member of the group or something? He was a child singer. Hold on, I'm gonna look him up. Hold on, give me a second. Quindon. Quindon Tarver. I've never even heard of him. Okay. Let me see what comes up if I Google him. Let's see. He was also managed by Stokes. Okay, let's see if we can Google that real quick. While we're here. QUINDON TARVER. Oh Lord. ARORVER. Chris. Let's see what comes up. Hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Now this is coming from. I saw something, but that was coming from Lipstick Alley, and that's not really a reliable source, so that's why I don't want to read Lipstick Alley. But give me a second. Okay, here it is right now. This is coming from Essence Magazine, and this is dated 20. Hold on, 2020. So this is coming from Essence Magazine. I'm gonna read you guys. It's not too long. I'm gonna read it to you guys. I'll drop the link in the chat too. It says last week the internet was abuzz when molestation accusations against singer Marcus Houston and manager Chris Stokes resurfaced. Former B2K member Demario Raz B Thornton released a video featuring a disturbing conversation between he and former label mate Quindon Tarver. The two former teen heartthrobs shared graphic war stories of allegedly being touched by both Houston and Stokes. And it says that Stokes is Raz B's cousin. They look alike too. During their young musical careers, this week Houston was granted a restraining order against Thornton, whom he claims falsely accused him of molesting him. Houston claims he has suffered emotional distress from Thornton's allegations. Meanwhile, Tarver, 27, best known for his Prince cover of When Doves Cry, featured in the 1996 Romeo and Juliet soundtrack, told Raz B that he had been penetrated by Houston and it hurt. Tarver and Raz, Lord, this video ain't gonna get monetized, but that's okay. Tarver and Raz B both spoke to Vibe magazine in 2008 about the rumors. Now, 2008, both confirming at the time, in fact, something had happened. Now that the tape has been released, Tarver says that he put that part of his life behind him and never intended for the whole heartbreaking scandal to be pushed back into the forefront. Tarver said in a statement, this is a quote, in regard to the video leaked over the net recently by Raz B, I would like to first start off by saying that it was never intentional on my part for that conversation to have been made public. I had no choice. Our conversation was being recorded. I had no clue, Lord. Our conversation was being recorded, nor did I know it would wind up on the internet. I was under the impression that Raz B and myself were having a private conversation, nothing more, nothing less. In 2008, I spoke in depth with Vibe magazine regarding the painful experiences in my past under Chris Stokes' label. Oh, I gotta find that article, y'all. Now I gotta find that Vibe article. 2008? The stories of men being touched, making national headlines in recent weeks, show a problem that is all too okay. It goes on to just talk about these things. Okay. Whether or not the claims against Houston, Stokes, or Long are true, Lord, they got Eddie Long in here. Lord, how we get back to Eddie Long? Child, all roads lead to Eddie Long. Lord, have mercy. No matter what, and unfortunately, Tarver was caught in the crossfire in his quest to tell his story. Okay. Okay. So they're just talking about black men being able to speak up. So what happened? The man died. His YouTube channel is still up. Still up. Who? Tarver's YouTube channel? QT1. All right. Now I got some homework to do tomorrow, y'all. I got to try to find that Vibe magazine article. And you said his YouTube channel is still up, so I'm gonna have to go to his YouTube channel. But let me say this before because I'm not gonna be before you long. Oh, he was in a car accident. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna go check his YouTube channel out. But let me say this. This is me, my opinion, and these are all allegations. I'm not saying anything is true. However, comma, you're having a conversation with someone, you don't know what's being recorded. You're speaking candidly with someone that you thought had a shared experience with you. Hmm. Interesting, right? I'm not saying nothing is true. I just find it interesting that this conversation. Now I gotta do some research tomorrow, child. It's too late now. I'm tired. But we got to see if we can find that conversation. I did not see. I missed all of that. I knew about the accusations, but I didn't know nothing about a conversation that leaked. He had an interview on Since Day channel. What you say, D&D? What you saying, boo? There's a video with Ray J and Raz B talking, and Ray confirms the. Okay, now y'all talking about Ray J too. Now what y'all saying about Bad Boy? Lord, I gotta do some work tomorrow. Okay, now y'all. Okay, hold on. Vibe article. That's 2008. Let me see the recording. Let's see if I can find that recording. And then what was that thing y'all just said to me? Hold on, y'all just said something else. Yeah, I do think that. I think Raspberry was wrong for leaking that audio. It will be a private conversation, but I also think people get desperate when they feel like nobody is believing them. Since day one, okay. Thank you, boo. Day one. Hold on, that's a YouTube channel. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, he has an interview on that channel. Okay. I'm gonna check this stuff out tomorrow, you guys. We might have to do a part two tomorrow once I get up in the morning. B2K was on the bad. They were on the bad boy. What? B2K was on the bad. All roads lead to Diddy. Mm. Y'all, we gotta do some work tomorrow, okay? So listen, I know it's late. I'm gonna go to bed, but we're gonna do some research tomorrow. We're gonna do some research tomorrow. Like I said, I had heard of Chris Stokes. I knew about Raz B's accusations. We had talked about the Marcus Houston situation, but to put all these pieces together, baby, we got some work to do tomorrow. Try meet me back here. We're gonna come back tomorrow. I don't know what time because I'm gonna try to go out tomorrow. I gotta clean my car off. I gotta run a few errands tomorrow. When I get back, we're gonna dig into this. Okay. We're gonna dig into this. We probably have to do an open panel. I'm gonna let you guys come up and share, what you guys know, because y'all know more than I know. So I'll probably do an open panel tomorrow at some point in time, okay? Remember, you gotta be careful with your language because you're probably ain't gonna get monetized because child, sometimes you just gotta say what it is. You gotta say what it is sometimes, okay? QT1 said, prepare myself. It is heartbreaking. Q is not lying. Mm. Well, it sounds as though Chris Stokes' ex-wife knows where the proverbial bodies are buried. And I'm not saying that to be light. I'm not saying that to be funny, but it sounds like she knows some things because she is saying this with certainty. Okay, she's not saying I think I might. I know. She is saying I know for a fact these things have happened. Wow. And she said she's had to do some work on herself to come to grips with the fact that she married this man. This is a very serious topic. Exactly. And that's why I want to do some research and I want to bring back the information. Because a lot of this y'all are telling me that I did not know. It is absolutely a serious topic. Exactly. She put hashtag Marquise Houston. She sure did. And if they had just gotten divorced or something, I might be like, oh, she's bitter, blah, blah, blah. But it looks like they were divorced in 2015. So we're talking about 8 years ago, give or take, right? I feel like because she said for the last 2.5 years she's been on this journey of healing. I wonder if she found something a couple of years ago. I'm wondering. I'm wondering. So I'm serious. I'm gonna look up. Okay, let me tell y'all what I gotta do tomorrow. I'm gonna try to find that Vibe magazine article from 2008. Right. I'm gonna do some more research on Mr. Tarver. I'm gonna look for his YouTube channel. I'm gonna go to Since Day One, and y'all tell me I need to listen to an interview on that channel. Okay. And child, we need to figure out this connection with Bad Boy. And I see y'all dropping R. Kelly in there too. It's a lot. It's a lot. We might have to pour out a drink on this one, y'all. And again, I'm not even being funny. I'm not playing. This a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. With that being said, you guys, we're gonna go. Like I said, it was short. Sean Davy Wade did extensive work on it. If we're mentioning channels, okay, I'll check out Sean. I know Sean Davy Wade. I know the channel. I know who he is. I'll check it out. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you, everybody who dropped the information in the chat. QT1, Majestic, Xavier, and anybody else who gave me some information, gave me some breadcrumbs so I can follow tomorrow. Okay. So meet me back here tomorrow. We got some work to do. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to go to bed for real this time. I'm going to bed. And I will see y'all, I guess, technically later on today. Okay. Talk to y'all later. Peace.